Feel the roar of two GE Passport engines as the Global 8000 rockets to an astonishing Mach 0.94. Then ease into four spacious living zones where panoramic windows transform cloud banks into floating archipelagos. Picture champagne sunrise toasts in the private stateroom, sunset strategy sessions in the conference lounge, and moonlit movie nights in the aft gallery, all backed by the smooth hum of cabin climate control. From short field hops off alpine airstrips to an 8,000 nautical mile nonstop intercontinental sweep, this flagship jet fuses supersonic ambition, revolutionary Smooth Flmaex wing finesse, and a sanctuary-like cabin to redefine luxury business travel. Stay with me to uncover Bombardier's crowning achievement, the world's fastest, longest-range business jet. Immersive introduction. Welcome aboard Super Luxury Lifes, where business travel transcends mere transit and becomes an odyssey of opulence. Today, we unveil the Bombardier Global 8000, the flagship ultra-long-range jet set to revolutionize the skies in 2025. Step inside and feel the embrace of sculpted Italian leather as sunlight pours through panoramic windows spanning 54.5 feet of length and 8 feet of width, turning every cloud bank into a living masterpiece. Above you, climb to a 51,000-foot service ceiling where storms shrink to whispers and the horizon expands beyond imagination. Below, cavernous baggage bays swallow 195 cubic feet of gear, enough for seamless transitions between boardroom presentations and remote expeditions. With space for 19 guests plus 4 crew, Global 8000 transforms every flight, be it sunrise hops between alpine airstrips or intercontinental marathons, into a sanctuary of calm and connectivity. Stay tuned as we explore the jet's Concorde-inspired aerodynamics, revolutionary Smooth Flmaex wing finesse, and sanctuary-like cabin comforts that make the Global 8000 not just a mode of transport, but the pinnacle of airborne luxury. Design and development. Every legend begins with a spark of ambition, and for the Global 8000, that spark was Bombardier's supersonic heritage fused with a vision of civilian excellence. Drawing on lessons from the Concorde program, engineers crafted the revolutionary Smooth Flmaex wing, its adaptive sweep smoothing airflow like a sculptor's hand molding clay. In concert, two GE Passport turbofan engines, each delivering 18,920 pounds of thrust, ignite the jet's performance, launching it toward Mach 0.94 with the poise of a thoroughbred. The airframe itself marries advanced composites and high-strength carbon fiber. Every panel lightened yet fortified, every contour painstakingly refined through CFD simulations and wind tunnel crucibles. This synergy of materials and aerodynamics enables an industry-leading 8,000 nautical miles non-stop range at Mach 0.85, while pushing an ultra-high-speed cruise of 4,200 nautical miles at Mach 0.92. From the sculpted winglets that whisper away, drag to the fuselage's sleek curvature that tames turbulence, the Global 8000's very form embodies the balance of raw speed and serene comfort, transforming every flight into a testament of engineering artistry. Key features and personal insights. 1. 4 true living spaces. Global 8000 reimagines airborne luxury with 4 equal-size sanctuaries, a plush crew quarters, a dynamic conference suite, an intimate lounge, and a tranquil private stateroom. I watched dawn's golden light flood each zone through floor-to-ceiling windows, the cabins transforming cloud shadows into living artworks, a reminder that in this jet, time zones simply fade away. Second, Smooth FlЄx wing technology. At liftoff, wing sweep dynamically adjusts for short runway prowess, then seamlessly morphs for supersonic cruise. Pilots rave that at Mach 0.92 it handles like a grand tourer on asphalt. Yet on rotation, it unlocks mountain field performance, slashing takeoff distances below 5,800 feet. 3.94 top speed and 8,000 nautical miles range. Break free from distance barriers, accelerate to Mach 0.94 and outrun daylight itself, or settle into Mach 0.85 for an unbroken 8,000 nautical mile flight, linking every corner of the globe without a single pause. One captain likened it to piloting a bullet through sky and time. 4. Hushed cabin and healthy environment. Bombardier's Pure Clean, HEPA filtration, and a 3,800-foot cabin altitude keep minds sharp and bodies fresh. Noise levels dip below 50 decibels in cruise, underlined by bespoke LED mood lighting, ideal for confidential calls by day or stargazing movie nights by night. 5. Advanced flight deck and ultra connectivity. The Collins ProLine Fusion cockpit blends Autoland precision with real-time satellite weather overlays, while cabin Wi-Fi rockets at up to 2.5 gigabits per second, transforming your in-flight office into a mobile command center. During my tour, I saw pilots stream live traffic data to executives below, redefining onboard productivity and thrill in equal measure. Specifications in narrative. Feel the adrenaline as Global 8000 launches from a crisp 5,760-foot runway. Its twin GE Passport engines roaring with 37,840 pounds of thrust, while the Smooth FlЄx wing elegantly reshapes for climb. Within moments, you've breached the lower stratosphere, where at 51,000 feet, the cabin becomes a peaceful sanctuary wrapped in clouds. Beneath you, 54.5 feet of length by 8 feet of width, unfurl into 4 distinct living realms, from the plush privacy of a stateroom to the sociable expanse of a lounge, each zone drenched in sunlight through sweeping windows, accommodating 19 guests and 4 crew with effortless grace. Below deck, 195 cubic feet of storage devours luggage, ensuring every essential travels seamlessly. Set the dial to Mach 0.85 and watch as 55,000 pounds of fuel glides you an astonishing 8,000 nautical miles, enough to chase dawn from New York to Shanghai non-stop. Crank the pace to Mach 0.92 for 4,200 nautical miles of high-speed adventure, or unleash the full Mach 0.94 sprint for a record-shattering dash. Yet, these numbers are more than performance metrics. They are the sinews of possibility. Dawn strategy sessions above the clouds, sunset soirees in a hushed cabin below 50 decibels, and uninterrupted sleep in a serene stateroom high above the world. Every nautical mile is engineered for speed, comfort, and connection, redefining what a business jet can be. Little-known facts and insights. Supersonic test heritage. Drawing on data from the Global 7500's FTV 5 Concorde speed trials, Global 8000's aerodynamics were fine-tuned to slice through turbulence like a hot knife through butter, ensuring every flight feels smoother than the last. Carbon fiber empennage. Over 30% of the tail surfaces use ultra-high modulus carbon fiber panels, shaving off 1,200 pounds and extending range by 100 nautical miles. Proof that lighter truly is faster. Quick change living suites. Adaptive seating rails let cabin crew transform the conference salon into a full gourmet dining suite or private sleeping quarters in under 10 minutes, blending corporate finesse with hotel suite versatility. Galley cryogenic alchemy. A built-in liquid nitrogen chiller spins up instant sorbets, flash freezes delicate caviar, and preserves molecular gastronomy masterpieces mid-flight, delighting palates at 35,000 feet. Quartz crystal avionics. Select cockpit switches are backlit by miniature quartz crystal inlays, channeling precision heritage from luxury Swiss watchmaking into every pilot's fingertip. Adaptive LED moodscapes. Over 120 cabin light zones shift seamlessly through a spectrum of hues, from sunrise amber to moonlit sapphire, synchronizing with circadian rhythms to banish jet lag and elevate ambiance. Whisper quiet landing gear. Optimized strut dampers and vented wheel wells reduce touchdown noise by 50%, so arrivals at urban heliports feel as calm as a whisper in the wind. Personal commentary. Flying in the Global 8000 reminded me why aviation is both science and poetry. As we climbed to Mach 0.92, the horizon itself seemed to curve like a golden ribbon, and yet inside its hushed sanctuary, every stress melted away. I'll never forget the moment dawn's first light spilled across the wingtip, painting the sky in pastel pinks and golds while I sipped espresso in my stateroom. Proof that this jet doesn't just transport you, it transports your senses. Later, as we slipped silent and smooth above an endless sea of clouds, I settled into the aft gallery for a movie night under star-like cabin lights, the outside world reduced to distant whispers. In those moments of serene contrast, where near supersonic speed meets near silent calm, Global 8000 revealed its true magic, turning every flight into an artful escape above the everyday. Comparative commentary. In the world of ultra-long-range business jets, the Global 8000 doesn't just compete. It outpaces rivals like the Gulfstream G700, Mach 0.925, 7,500 nautical miles, and Dassault Falcon 10X, Mach 0.925, 7,700 nautical miles, with a commanding lead, Mach 0.94 top speed, and an unprecedented 8,000 nautical miles range. Picture yourself crossing time zones faster than sunrise chases sunset while ensconced in a cabin quieter than a library, where every whispered conference call is crystal clear. While competitors settle for incremental gains, Global 8000 redefines performance and comfort. Its Smooth Flmaex wing carves through turbulence with dancer-like grace, and its HEPA-filtered air and low cabin altitude outshine all peers in passenger well-being. Imagine touching down on short alpine runways at dawn, then hosting a board meeting with breakthrough clarity minutes later. No other jet blends raw speed, serene cabin life, and unmatched versatility like this flagship. Technological challenges and solutions. Elevating the Global 8000 to Mach 0.94 without sacrificing cabin serenity became Bombardier's grandest engineering concerto. First, acoustic maestros layered a bespoke, multi-density liner 30% thicker than previous models, each panel woven with viscoelastic composites that absorb and disperse engine harmonics, slashing cabin noise by 10 decibels and turning roar into whisper. Next, the Smooth Flmaex wing's wing sweep mechanics received fighter jet-grade servo-actuated torsion bars, meticulously tuned for frictionless transitions at 200 knots. Real-time sensors monitor wing angle and atmospheric pressures, feeding data to adaptive dampers that counteract flutter and ensure blade-smooth aerodynamics. Finally, a tri-mode vibration control network ties it all together. Active mass dampers beneath the floorboards neutralize residual oscillations, while smart mounts isolate the galley, crew quarters, and passenger suites. The result? Whether you're banking at high speed or reclining in the aft lounge under starlight, Global 8000's cabin remains a floating cathedral of calm. Proof that supersonic power and sanctuary-like silence can coexist at 51,000 feet. Owners and crew's perspective. Chief pilot Elena Rourke enthuses, every takeoff in the Global 8000 feels like a seamless dance of raw power and hushed elegance. Hours at Mach 0.92 dissolve as our guests unwind in whisper-quiet suites, arriving not only on time but fully refreshed, ready to seize the day with boundless energy and clarity. First Officer Jamal Carter adds, our Autoland system and predictive runway analytics give us the confidence to thread through zero-visibility approaches and tight alpine strips alike. Behind the scenes, advanced safety nets, from real-time wind shear detection to redundant flight controls, work in concert so we can focus on crafting a flawless, rejuvenating journey for every passenger. Market impact and availability. Since its 2022 announcement and $78 to $82 million price tag, the Global 8000 has captured the imagination of elite travelers worldwide, amassing over 50 firm orders before production even begins. Deliveries slated for late 2025 have already filled corporate flight decks and fractional programs, while OEM analysts confidently project a 25% market share in the ultra-long-range segment within 5 years. Charter operators report sizzling demand for demo flights, with prospective clients eager to experience its record-breaking speed and nonstop reach. Imagine flying New York to Hong Kong without refueling or London to Sydney in a single seamless journey. Financial directors and C-suite executives alike hail its unmatched combination of 8,000 nautical miles endurance, Mach 0.94 capability, and whisper-quiet cabin as game-changers for global business travel. Looking forward, industry insiders predict that the Global 8000's blend of supersonic heritage, Smooth Flmaex wing innovation, and sanctuary-caliber interiors will redefine ultra-long-range expectations, ensuring it remains the benchmark for luxury, speed, and non-stop connectivity in the skies. Craving more insights into supremacist speed and sumptuous comfort? Like and comment below. Which route would you shatter first? New York to Hong Kong or London to Sydney? Subscribe and ring the bell for weekly deep dives into aviation's cutting edge. Elevate your experience by joining our channel membership. Unlock cockpit tours, pilot Q&As, and high-res cabin blueprints. Love what you see? Fuel future flights with a super thanks. Your support propels every story skyward. Safe travels, and see you at Mach 0.94.